I'm Tadhg MacIntyre. I'm Associate Professor of Environmental Psychology at Maynooth University, and my role here is Principal Investigator of the Horizon Europe project GoGreen Next. Together what we're doing is looking at how to optimise the impact of what technically we call climate mitigating initiatives on human health.
So what's special about the GoGreen Next project is that it's research on one side, but then it's also directly translated into action within the communities and within the cities that we are partnering with. So we are going to look at nature-based solutions, also urban greening interventions, holistically improving people's health, but also nature's health. And this is what we call planetary health. We are improving people's lives, and in turn we're improving the environment.
Technology is at the heart of our project. So we have two big technological innovations. So the first one, it's using an app which is based on large-scale data. It gives you a score for how green your neighbourhood is. That app also shows how much time you have spent in nature over a given time period, like a week. The second area we use technology is virtual technologies. So it's a realistic street, you can walk down it, navigate it, but then we can do a re-greened version of that by adding visual assets. Because if we help people, and especially decision makers, see that there's a better future and what the health impact of better future is, then people can buy into this future, and that can reduce polarization and get a greater commitment across the whole spectrum of society for climate change.
The work I do in VR is looking at which characteristics impact people's well-being. So VR gives me the opportunity to control every single piece of the environment. So what type of trees they are they native, are they invasive species, also their abundance. We can go then to urban planners to visualize and make something abstract concrete. It really immerses people with the product that we could potentially show them, rather than it just being maybe a picture. We can actually get them interacting with the environment and experiencing it firsthand, which will give them a greater sense of what can be accomplished.
When you deal with a global societal challenge, and there is no bigger challenge than climate change, it requires immense interdisciplinary expertise, international collaboration, and a nexus of experience. And the only way that is possible in the global context is through Horizon funding. In GoGreen Next, we will help the cities and towns develop additional green infrastructure. In some cases it will be a greenway, other cases it will be a new park or restoring biodiversity in a given park. So these levels of impact can't be achieved unless you have this level of funding and the scale at which Horizon works.